Hey, welcome back to Braxton's War Room. Today, taking a little deviation from my Drive on Paris videos. Going to be taking a look at Caesar, the Great Battles of Julius Caesar, the Civil Wars, 48 to 45 BC. Game designed by Mark Herman and Richard Berg. Um, this game came out in 1994. This was volume 4, I believe, of the GBOH series, if I've got that right. It's funny, it's not marked here, but I'm almost certain that is. Um, yes, it is. Now I know, I'm positively. um, so I'm taking a look at this game because I'm going to be playing some GBOH in about 3 months at a con, and looking for some good 4-player scenarios. I played the Battle of Lipa from the SPQR module, or the volume, I should say, last year, and that is a full-size 2-mapper end-to-end of the Battle of Lipa from the Second Punic War. And that played really well 4-player, the way that the commands were split up. And I'm looking for another game to play 4-player, another scenario. And I know there was a couple 1.5 map scenarios from the Caesar volume of Great Battles of History. The way this works is the map is split right here. Here's your normal full-length 22 by 34 map, and then you've got a half that fits on right here. So the scenarios from Caesar, which are 1.5 mappers, the Battle of Munda and the Battle of Pharsalus. Of course, Pharsalus is the famous one where Caesar defeated Pompey, and this is now the Battle of Munda, which was the final confrontation between Gnaeus Pompeius and Julius Caesar, and this took place in Spain. So I'm going to take a look at this battle and also at the Battle of Pharsalus to see which one works the best. I have a feeling they're probably going to be very similar, and a lot of it has to do with the way the commands are broken up. So being this game is from 1994, it does have a very dated, garish map. This was before they really got into the natural color tones of the battlefield maps that you see in a lot of war games in this era. And consequently, you got to take a look at these fun colors over here. Now, personally, I don't mind. It's very functional, and I love this system so much. It's not really going to deter from my enjoyment. Fortunately, the counters are current and are modern looking, unlike the first edition of the Great Battles of Alexander, where they're almost SBI-ish looking from that era. And but the game mechanics are all there, and that's what I'm specifically playing this for. So the way that the commands are broken up, I don't know if you've had any experience with SPQR or Great Battles of Alexander. You know, the command structure is where this game is at. So you've got your overall commander. This is the Pompeian army here that I'm taking a look at. Pompeian, you got his initiative rating. And then you've got your section commanders, which are Lepidus right here. And then you've got your tribunes who command one legion at a time. So this, this comes down to the fact that it's similar to line commands, where if a tribune is in command of his section leader, and that section leader is in command of the overall commander, they can, without making any sort of die roll, command a whole legion. So normally what would have to happen for this tribune to command this entire legion, they would have to roll, if they're in command, then this leader here would have to roll equal or less than his initiative rating, which is the number 5 there, in order to activate. So obviously command and control is a huge part of this system, and what I'm looking for a 4-player game is whether or not both sides have pretty similar initiative ratings. And if you're familiar, again, with Great Battles of History, you know, the way the activations work is that you start with the lowest initiative commanders first and then work your way up. So I played the Battle of Cannae, and basically it starts off with the Romans, and then the whole rest of the game turn, it's all Carthaginians, because the Carthaginians had such superior leaders, and the Roman player is just kind of sitting there for a while, taking a beating. So that can happen. That's fine with 2 players, but obviously when you're looking for a 4-player game, that can be pretty tedious. So I'm thinking this battle or Farceless are probably going to be fairly equal, and we'll see how they play out for 4 players. Really looking forward to it, and we'll see what happens. I'll probably shoot, I don't know. We'll see how that goes, and if I think it's worth showing the action, trying to record what exactly is happening and the tactics I might try and use. If you're interested, you can check out the other videos that'll come after this. I'll probably at least take one after each full turn of activations for all the leaders on each side. So we got Julius Caesar against Agnes Pompey. Battle Munda from 45 BC. I'll see you soon.